So this is basically just going to be a small tutorial on a little song called Nothing Lasts by Bedroom. Now I noticed there wasn't any proper tutorials online, so I thought I'd do one from the little amount that I've learnt so far. And I've literally just learnt the intro, and I thought I'd share this not only for you, but also for myself in the future. If I ever forget the song, I could just simply look back on this video, because sometimes I find it easier to follow a video. Now everything in this video is taken from, I think, the website Ultimate Guitar. The link to that will be in the description. Sometimes it can be harder to read the tablature on there, as I used to in the past. So yeah, I've provided so these are very, very badly done tabs. So I prefer these types of tabs to the other ones, but if you notice, it's just the G chord, but one of them is just the your two fingers lowered down a string. So if I show you that now, so everything will be relative to the capo. So the capo is on the 3rd fret. Yeah. So if you don't know how to do a G chord, you put your index finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, and then your 2nd finger or your middle finger on the E string, on the low E string on the 3rd fret, and then you use your 3rd finger to on the high E string of the 3rd fret. So that should look like that. I don't know why I said my pinky last time. Anyway, your 3rd finger. So it should look something like that. So bam, bam, bam. Okay, so that's a G chord. Now that's not the first chord we need. We actually need. So if you lower your two fingers, so your index finger and your 2nd finger, these two, just down one string. So you go on from that, just down one, there. Now that sounds more like it. So yeah, that's the first chord we need. And this is where we'll be going from. Okay. So I'm not that good with strumming patterns at all. So just kind of make your own up. But I'm pretty sure it goes, and then on the tablature it goes up, down, up. Just for the beginning part, something like that. Just a disclaimer: I'm really not a pro, so yeah, just don't judge me on any of this. So when you've done that, you then kind of hammer on with your pinky finger on the, I think, 5th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 5th fret of the high E string. That's the bottom one here. So yeah, so and then hammer on. So I just strum, and then take your finger off. Yeah. And then you take your, I think this is an E chord now. So you take your 3rd finger off now, off this. So it goes. See that? So it's just gone from hammering on. So you always keep your 3rd finger on this string. That makes it easier then from when you put your pinky on the 5th fret of the high E string. When you do that one and then take your finger off, you haven't had to move this finger at all. So it's just easier to keep it on there, and until once you're done, and then you take it off. So. And then once you've done that, so that little part, you then move on to the G chord. Now this, it's not actually a G chord. I've only just realised that. So instead of your 3rd finger being on the 3rd fret of the high E string, you're going to move that 3rd finger onto the 2nd fret. So it's simply, instead of there, which is a normal G, you just move it up a fret or down a fret, whatever you want to say, closer to the capo. So yeah, you just play that for a bit. So I'm just going to start off from the top, just so you can get a gist of what we have so far. So yeah, once you got the G string, you just strum that a bit. I'm calling it a G, it's not actually a G, okay? And then we simply do the same thing again with the pinky, and then we move, so on this chord there, we simply do the same thing as we did the last time, where we put our pinky on the 5th fret of the high E string, and then our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the high E string. And then you take it off again, and then you just go back to that one, and that's the whole thing. So as you can see, there's only 2 main chords. So you've got this G-like chord. There you go. I think I said G string. I mean G chord. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, you got that one, which is just, yeah, and then that one there. And of course, my 3rd finger is constantly, always there. So. As I said, I've literally only just learnt this. I haven't had the time to master this at all, so it is awful, it is terrible. But I'm hoping that can help at least some of you to kind of understand and get the gist of this small intro, because it's a funky intro, and I love it. It got me hooked into the song. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just repeat again, the link to all the tablature, which I haven't written, this is by someone else, will be in the description. So yeah, that's that. Thank you.